You haven't got any, have you? I'll get it. You better, or our deal's off. I promised the girls contraband, and if you can't supply it, I'll find someone who can.
I want you to tell the officer involved not to help Kath Maxwell because if I find out she's handling merchandise, I'm going to blow the whistle. Could you do that for me, Mr. Adams, please?
Think of what she's done to us. Look at the way she treats you. And she'll sell it to the women for twice the price I would. She's always ripping them off. Isn't that stealing?
Yeah, I suppose.
Well, we're going to stop her.
Next time, you're going to get hurt.
Silly bugger! I warned you!
You better just forget about helping Spike too. Next time it could get serious.
I can look after myself, okay?
Sure, I can tell that by the way those thugs handled you. Look, you're still shaking. Sit down.
Oh, they jumped me. I didn't have a chance.
You were lucky they only passed on a message. I'll get you a drink. You stay.
Oh, they must let anyone in here.
And what are you doing here?
Nothing as exciting as you, by the look of it. You've been in a fight.
Oh, come on. You know me, that's not my style.
Well, the handkerchief isn't exactly your style either.
That's mine, Mrs. Morris. Tony's getting you run.
Congratulations on your parole, but I hardly think this is the place to celebrate it together.
All right, I got into a bit of a scrap outside. A couple of young kids, they were probably after my pay packet. It was lucky Lisa came along. It would really have worked me over.
Like you said, Mrs. Morris. Look, I've got to be going. I've got a job interview in the morning, yeah, that kind of thing. Hey, go after yourself. You get enough trouble on the inside. Bye, Mrs. Morris.
Ah. Aren't you going to read it?
Quit worrying about Connors, will you? All you got to do is worry about paying for it. Oh, what do you want?
Oh, just looking.
I'll break off with you.
All right.
I wonder what that was all about. It's hard to tell what's going on in her head most of the time. Anyway, it's Kath's turn to worry about her.
You're off with the fairies yourself today.
Eh?
Keep your mind on the game and not on that bloke.
I wasn't thinking of him.
Sure. That Spider is. She's really cut up about you and Barry messing up that perfect match stuff.
I wasn't, and his name's Harry, and I don't give a stuff what Spider thinks.
It's your go.
You've got to be very careful, Merle. It's important.
But I was, Kat, honest. I just pretended I was looking. But I know she's real bad because I heard her selling whiskey to Speedy and Emma.
I don't want you upsetting her. She'll only cause more trouble for you.
But nothing will happen because the girls are taking in turns to be me bodyguards.
I can't be with you all the time.
Well, then we just get Ruth to fix her up real good.
No, first we have to follow her to find out where she's hiding it.
Oh, no. I got in a real bad trouble the last time I followed her. You said I was lucky not to get killed or even sent away.
It'll be all right. This time we're going to be very careful.
Okay, see you later.
But it'll only work if you promise to keep quiet about all this. And if you do a very important job for me.
I wouldn't get into trouble?
No, not if you do as I tell you. Now listen, I want you to keep an eye on those women over there. And when I get back, you tell me if you've seen anything strange, all right?
But what if they're doing something strange and I don't know they are?
Just watch them closely. Promise?
I promise. Them real close, like you said, but they just started moving all over the place.
That's the record. Wait for
I didn't know what to do, so I just followed the biggest one.
You're wasting your time, Maxwell. I've got my stuff hidden where you'll never find it, and you are such a fool if you think I'm going to lead you to it. But I keep trying. Don't let me put you off. Hey, keep an eye on it, and I'll make it worth your while. 5 from Tina, Shaz and Janet, 10 from Speedy and 15 from Emma.
You're really sticking your neck out this time, Simpson.
Not a lot you can do about it, is there, Maxwell? Connors would just love it if you ran blabbing to her. She might think twice about giving you protection if she thinks I can do the job better than you can.
I don't need Connors to handle you.
Not without this, you can't. You can't buy protection, and I know you wouldn't stick your gorilla onto me because she'd be counting beads faster than you could say loony bit.
Don't you threaten me or I'll see you...
Oh, you're what? Here, I'll tell you what. Look at this. It's the only way you're going to make a buck around here from now on. Quit complaining, Maxwell. I offered you a partnership and you turned it down so tough.
Don't you understand? It's mud.
Yeah, I can see that. I didn't know you liked it so much. I could get your whole bucket full from outside.
The mud was on Spider's shoe. Now, if she's been outside, you can bet that's where she's hidden her supplies.
Yeah, she's sneaky, that Spider. Kath, how you spell mouse?
We'll have to get out there in the morning and have a look for it.
Outside? We could go outside to the shops and have rides and stuff, can we?
If we find what we're looking for, Merle, we won't need to go to the shops for a while.
Oh. But if we don't find it, we could go to the shops, couldn't we?
If we don't find it, we'll probably never be allowed to go to the shops again. So I need your help.
Don't worry, Kath. I'll do real good.
We'll both have to. We're running out of time.
Been down to the rec room?
No.
Have to go to the loo?
No way. Someone smashed the light again.
Not much to look at anyway. Hey, it says here that this guy escaped over the Berlin Wall by stitching 200 sheep stomachs together and filling them with hot air.
Well, you sure got one of the ingredients.
Oh, yuck, yuck. That a university joke, is it?
Well, good, you never give up, do you?
No, where have you been?
On the phone. Pringle took me down. Said my mother had something urgent for me.
Your mum? I thought she painted you out of the family album years ago.
She did. It was Lisa.
Oh, good one. Put one right over him. Hey, she hasn't got anything on that Whacker Adams yet, has she?
She was working on it, but she ran into Marty Jackson. He thinks she might have the right contacts to get me case reopened.
Is she going to do it?
I don't know. She was just checking out whether he was on the level or not.
You're not going to bet, are you? That's great news. We ought to celebrate.
Oh, yeah, let's go and smash a few light bulbs or something.
Oh, come on. What's wrong with you?
Nothing. I just want to go to bed, that's all. The less I see of this place, the better.
Oh, Spike, just once in your life will you give me a clue what's going on that bloody head of yours?
I don't know why, but when Pringle took me down, I really thought it was my mum on the phone. I thought something had happened to one of my family.
So? What have they ever done for you? Look, they've given you the flick and you've given them the flick. End of story.
Yeah. Let's get one thing straight. I'm doing this for Spike. Sit down. You want a drink?
No, thanks. It looks like it could be a long night ahead.
Yeah. You mummy's boy or what?
She's got nothing to do with this.
Oh, good. Couldn't be hard enough looking after myself without having to worry about Mrs. Morris's little boy.
Look, I appreciate your offer to help, but if you're going to keep pushing me like this, I'll do it myself.
I'm sorry. It's just hard for an ex-criminal to take the mickey out of Marty.
Yeah, I guess so. It's a bit hard for me, too, to get used to the change. You look a little different to when you're inside.
You don't. You still look like a screw.
Hey?
Look, you phone up tonight looking like that, and you're going to clear the place in 5 minutes.
I can't get anything else to wear at this time of night.
You leave that to me.
Ah, good shot.
Is he for real or what?
I sort of picked him up along the way.
Looks like he might be good for a quid. Not much else.
Drink?
Nah, bad for the health.
Pretty quiet. Bit of a boys' night, is it?
Yeah, something like that.
Spike and Bernie go a long way back. They knew each other when Spike was at uni.
Oh, yeah? What were you studying?
Marketing, retail, that sort of stuff. You know what I mean?
Bernie, look, we're looking for Chris Dutton. Really help Spike if you could point us in the right direction.